Hi, this is your Wake Up Call with Sky. Welcome again to my weekly wake up call you're able to view and download on YouTube every Monday. And this week I'd like to talk about assumptions. And what actually inspired me to talk about assumptions this week is a feedback email that I received after last week's wake up call about the gas prices. And this email was filled with so much negative and untrue assumptions, so many assumptions, that it really left me taken aback and feeling like I'm not understood and feeling unseen. Probably a whole day I kept thinking about that email and how I could maybe reply so that this person sees me and sees who I truly am and where I'm coming from. I was making up a list of justifications and stories that I could tell him just so he understands, what I've gone through or maybe not gone through. And the more I thought about it, the more I actually had to smile about myself, because assumptions is such a fun game we humans play. Our mind loves to make up stuff about people around us or situations in the future just so that we think that we know, because not knowing is so much harder. And it's just a matter of what we do with those assumptions. Do we let them control our behavior and what we do? How do we respond to our assumptions, And does it hinder us in connecting with people and communicating? So I'd like to take a minute and invite you to remember, just choose one of your friends and remember when you first met them. What are all the assumptions that you made up about them? What did you make up about their life, where they might come from, how they might be, where they might work, what they might have? And how many of those assumptions turned out to be true? And how many of those assumptions were completely off base? I'm sure there's a lot that were completely wrong, especially when you get to know somebody and they turn out to be a completely different person than you ever thought. So that would be my inquiry for this week for you to ponder on. And I'd like you to keep asking yourself, what are my assumptions? And as you go through your day, notice what you make up about the world around you, about people around you, situations, communication, anything really that comes your way. What are your assumptions about it? And how do they serve you? And how do they hinder you? And with this, I thank you so much for being with me again this week. Have a beautiful day and a beautiful week. May the sun rays tickle your heart. Namaste.